G'day everyone. Nice to see someone. Just shutting down my phone. Well, I'm going to have some general talk. So hopefully someone calls in, says g'day, but at the minute, let's do it. You gotta love having a moo. Well, there's quite a bit of stuff going on today, isn't there? I don't know whether it's all good or bad or anywhere in between. Don't know. There's Vulcan starting their 55% from the 1st of July. Yep. Got to be excited about that, I suppose. So what else is going on today? Hello to whoever it is that's turned up. Thank you very much. It's greatly appreciated, of course. And yes. What's going on in this chat? Well, please feel free to say hello and to make a statement, ask a question, start a conversation, anything at all. It's all good. I don't care what it is. It doesn't bother me on this channel. So it's all good. Geez, there's a bit of a spat going between Brian and Prado. I wonder why that is. What is it? G'day, Sophie Dad. Nice to see you here. Thank you very much for joining in. This is a much lower keyed sort of live streams that I do. If you have any questions or anything, any statements, anything you'd like to say, then the stage is yours. Please feel free. I'll throw my 2 bobs worth of, and of course I'll listen to yours. I'm good like that. So yeah, please feel free to ask anything or whatever it is that you want. Thank you very much again for calling in, because you're number one. got to start with the beginning. Just reading a little bit of this bit of to and fro between, well, what Brian's saying to Prado. So there's a bit going on there at the minute, isn't there? So yeah, I don't know. Maybe you have an opinion on that. Maybe you have an opinion on calf. Maybe you have an opinion on anything else crypto, anything else on the farm. I uploaded a few videos today. I'll try and do that each day of little things that go on around the place. Today I had a flat tire and a quad bike, so the videos I uploaded was just they'll fix that. Didn't really take a lot because it was just a leaking bead, but still it's things to do. But of course you'd take the wheel off and then you find so many other things wrong. Had a CV boot that's busted on it, as well as the bottom ball joint is just about falling a bit. So I suppose I better fix it. Bit of fencing wire isn't enough for it. Baling string and fencing wire fixes just about anything ordinarily. Hello to whoever else turned up. Please feel free to say what you wish or ask a question, make statements, have a conversation about whatever it is. Wow, go with the big guns. Well, being my channel, I can say what I want, right? And I already had certain people try and censor my voice, but this is my channel, and so I can say it. And I'm not fudding on anyone, but at the end of the day, it comes across as FUD, right? ESCO, to me, this is my own opinion, it was never a good protocol. It has the typical acronyms that you would expect, that make it sound all wonderful, but it's always too good to be true. And when you think about the acronyms, it's really just either ways to access the treasury, which I didn't like about, because the AI feature, whatever that means, allows them to access the treasury and no one asks any questions because, like, it's part of the contract where they're free to access the LP. Now, if I access the LP, there'll be bloody hell to pay, right? But of course, you know, you write it in there as though it's explain it away as a normal feature, and all of a sudden it's okay. Sorry, I don't get it. Yep, whatever. And the initial launch was a honeypot. It met all the criteria of a honeypot. People bought, they couldn't sell. And then what really topped it off, if it was a error in the Pancake Swap V3, which I can't possibly see how that can happen. I've launched a few tokens now, and you launch on V2. Hello, you launch on V2. Like, it's not that hard. And if there was such a mistake, which I'm sure it wasn't that, then the number one thing is that Brian shouldn't have sold down any of his SAFU as long as people's SAFU was locked up. That's absolute integrity is gone just on that one motion. Now, I don't know. I can't make it sound any better than what it is, because that is fact. That was happened. so many 100,000 Seifu got sold. I think it was like 670,000 or something got sold out of his wallet, while other people had their Seifu locked up. Don't quote me on the number, but even if it's one, it doesn't matter. As a CEO, you shouldn't do that no matter what. That's integrity. So, and then round two, how they had this issue with the router thing. Okay. I don't know how it is with every single thing they launch that there's always a problem. There's always an excuse. It's never their fault. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it's the nodes or sacrifice or anything at all. It's always a problem. And at some stage, as a CEO, you have to take responsibility for it. I'm obviously hoping that Vulcan does its thing. Like a lot of people, I can just live in hope because, I have my investment there. But it's not looking very promising from whoever's doing the managerial of it. So, I don't know. What's your opinions? Do you, it seems like a bit of a loaded question as such, because it's so asking me for my opinion when at the moment, obviously, I haven't heard yours. But that's okay. It's my channel. I can say it. So you get your clickbait, did you? That's all right. You take it. You be fun with it. Anything at all, you feel free to say hello or post a question or anything like that. It's all good. I had a app idea, but business partner bought me out. I didn't have the money to build the next step. it would, as a crypto project, yeah, the space is full of ideas, isn't it? What do you think about what I was saying about Safi or Esco? Do you agree, disagree? See my points? I don't really want to go into it any further, but did I sort of, that's my honest opinions and my own views of how it happened. It's tough with apps. Is it a mobile app or something? No, it says a crypto project. I know you said that, but is it an app for PC or like? I don't want to ask too much because I know it's your private information, but because who knows, you might be able to turn it into an app. But the reason why I asked that is that I have spoken a bit to app developers in the past, and it's not damn cheap, is it? Like it's for a basic app, they were talking like 20 odd grand or something, and it's like far out. Like you'd want to be keen on whatever it is. And that's why so many things in this space have to be developed by the person that's like in the position, because when you outsource it, it becomes bloody expensive. Not only that, of course, there's trust issues and various other malicious things that can be done to it, especially when it has Web3 access. If that's what it does, then there's been many occasions that malicious code has been put in to be able to do either skimming or dumping or whatever it might be that it is, depending on how and what the app does. But yeah, it's tough to have a partner that you can stick together. I'm living proof of that. And I'm not saying it's my fault or their fault. It's just the way it is. It's just damn hard. Yeah, people go their separate ways, I suppose. It's not easy. I'm just reading my phone. Don't really have much else to say unless there's a question or something, and then I'll blab on for another 10 minutes or so. Feel free to follow it up with some sort of detail about something. I know it might be only limited to what can be said, but yeah. It's amazing how many ideas get taken by others. Hello to whoever's come online. Nice to, well, I don't see you, but nice that you're here. Thank you. Obviously, the conversation's pretty slow at the moment, but So did he actually produce this app? So I misread the first one. It was like he bought you out. So obviously the idea is not sitting in your hands anymore because it's been passed over to your other business partner. So yeah. Yeah, absolutely. There's always legal stuff. You got to make sure you're doing the right thing, especially when you're talking about business sort of stuff, because whenever there's dollars involved, it can get very costly very quick if you make mistakes. There's a fair bit of back and forth at the moment between Prado, and Prado Plan B and BL, isn't there? What are they having a bit of a marriage tiff or something at the moment? I suppose all good things. Maybe it's a decoy. Like, look over here while I do something over there. Don't know. Maybe. Nothing would surprise me. It's interesting how the games are played. Yep, it's 10 o'clock and I didn't have a nap today, so obviously not. It happens just about every night anyway, where I get a bit brain tired. Such is life. So it's not done. Depends what your agreement is. Is it a written lawyered agreement, or is it just you wrote it on a piece of paper? Obviously, I'm not a person that could give any legal advice, but you would sort of think that it has to start with a legally binding agreement. Yeah, I don't doubt that. I'm sure whatever it is would be good. There's been many good ideas, and I'm sure there's many good ideas that never see the light of day. But if you got a good idea, obviously you want to be able to get it there. But yeah, it's damn challenging because, like I was saying, I was talking to a couple of developers, and just basic stuff was like 25 grand or something like that, and it was like, that's a lot, and that's only for basic stuff. And more in-depth stuff, they say 100 grand gets disappeared pretty quick. So no, obviously things cost money, and that's why really you got to be able to do it yourself, or utilize some sort of facility to do it. Yeah. Brian saying that doesn't just look like a honeypot, it is. He should know. Oh, far out. It's just like the to and fro of just words are just unreal. It's a show going on. Oh, cool. I'm going to go and join another live stream. So, thank you for popping in. You'd have to ask a lawyer or something about copyright laws and stuff. Yeah, but I'm sorry, but I'm going to call it evens at that. Take care. Thank you. Love yous all.